Okay. So, um, there. Okay. We're Yutori. We're about a year old. We're trying to build an AI interface to the web. Our thesis is you will, in the future, no longer be pressing buttons on a browser. You'll be talking to an assistant. We're a small team, about a year old, 18 people. Christy and I are here if you want to catch us for a chat. About half of us are AI folks who've trained models at Llama and Gemini. The other half are product folks who've built consumer-facing products at Humane and Apple and places like that. And some of us have founded our own companies on browser automation in the past, and that'll become relevant in a second. Our product, which I'll demo, is called Scouts. The one-line summary is Scouts monitor the web for you. If you're looking for a daily digest of model updates from the big labs or the appointment availability for a visa category or new office leases signed in SF or intro to founder companies, or you're looking price tracking on a product or availability at a restaurant or a gym, this is a monitoring product for you that will do that. Here's what that looks like. For a second, I'll put the mic down and I'll speak up. This is the product page. You would say something like, "Let me know whenever there are tickets to Louis CK's upcoming show in SF." It's going to try and autocomplete. It's giving suggestions about when I'd like to see it monitored every day, every week, whenever they become available. I can say things like tickets, whenever there are tickets to below 140. The options will get regenerated, and this time I will only get notified when that trigger condition is met. I can pick that. This is polling at a high frequency. And this is what that looks like. This is an asynchronous agent. The idea is that it tells you to walk away. You don't have to sit there, see it work, but it'll tell you, we'll tell you when we're ready. This is the query that I launched earlier today. When it's done, it will tell you, by the way, nothing available yet. December 11th is when the person's performing. Here's where the availability is. Behind the scenes, it's an AI agent that's calling tools and sub-agents. So here's, for example, a sub-agent called Explorer, which has access to read web pages, make tool calls like a search call. So I didn't tell it when the upcoming show was. It figured out when that was. These are navigators or browser use AI models that are pulling up websites and clicking buttons. So, Ticketmaster, Vivid Seats, whatever. I didn't tell it to go look at those places. I could have given it a link. It would then go to those places. But there is no web page you can read with a price available. You have to go pick, seating chart and see what that price is. Till you click those buttons, there's no scraper or there's no, reading a web page that you can do. This is a dynamic scraping query. Our core thesis is that, the talk before us is from another era. Humans are not going to write scrapers anymore. There are AI agents that are going to do this. So this would run at this frequency. Here's another fun little scout that I have running for a while. I told it, let me know anytime an AI researcher announces that they are changing roles without naming where they're going next. If they're naming where they're going, I don't need to know. This is what I told it. I didn't tell it surfaces. I didn't tell it where to look. Today, around 1:55, it told me Jan's leaving Meta. There are some claims out there. A few days ago, it told me Sumit's leaving Meta. And a few days ago, it said Danijhar is leaving DeepMind and so on. And this has just been running. These are interesting agents because they run extremely long. I'm trying to change tabs and there's something on my screen that isn't letting me click at the next tab. Here's an agent that I started months ago. This is anytime there's coverage on Alex Wang. This is going to go down pages and pages. I've had this agent running since June when we first built the product. It was still being internally prototyped. And this is an agent
that has been running for months. June 17th, major career move. Alex Wang joins Meta. Back then, there was no such thing as a phrase Meta superintelligence. The next reporting, told us about a superintelligence unit, then pay packages, then data labeling deals, the terms of the deal. And this is all the same prompt. This agent has been running for months, going out into the world, never telling me the same thing twice because it has to deduplicate, and this is a monitoring product. There's some concentration, diversity concerns, people leaving, so on. So that's what's been that's interesting because these kinds of agents have never been built before. Let me switch back. As I mentioned, what's powering all of this is an AI agent called Navigator, which operates a browser like a human would. This is what's serving our production traffic. This product is live behind a wait list. There's a few thousand people using it. Takes a screenshot of a browser, acts like a human, predicts click, type, scroll, so that a human never has to write a scraper again. This has been trained in-house. I told you half the AI people are coming from model training background with SFT, rejection sampling, reinforcement learning. It's about 10x cheaper than Anthropic's model. And soon we are making this available as an API to you. So you will just be able to say something like this. There's a start URL. Give me the list of all employees with names and titles. So this is what that API looks like. There's a browsing API there's a scouting API where you would create a scout about, tell me all the latest news, products, press releases about Yutori. This is the frequency that it's going to be running at, that telling you. And so this is just giving you updates. This is a diffing layer already built in. And this is a browsing API where all it's asking you, you want to build a scraper, tell me what you want to do in natural language, and that's it. And a navigator will do that for you. This is what, in case you're curious, the output of that looks like. Give me a list of all employees, names and titles of Yutori. In addition to the natural language stopping a response, you can also ask for a structured response. You want a JSON, which is an array of names and titles? Sure, that part's, we know how to do JSON. I'll stop there. Thanks.